Hello, dear sweet goddess, and welcome. My name is Rochelle Richard, and I am the founder, CEO, and self-love empowerment coach of Empowerment Experiences, along with you on this healing twin flames journey. And here at Empowerment Experiences, we look for and we find our power in every moment all along this journey so we can rise and thrive. And as, again, someone who is on that twin flame journey with you, something I learned, having already been, gratefully, a self-love empowerment coach at the time when I discovered, because I didn't even believe in the concept at the beginning, when I first met mine, I have very much come to know that a twin flame journey is very much through and through a self-love empowerment journey. And so you have definitely come to the right place if you are looking to find your power so you can rise and thrive on that which is your twin flame self-love empowerment journey. And today I am very, very excited to share my experience with muscle testing. And that is something you will find with me is I share my journey, I share my wisdom, I share my own firsthand understanding and knowledge of this self-love empowerment journey, of this twin flame journey that we are all on. And currently, excitedly so, I'm so excited, we are a couple weeks into my brand new free goddess tribe on Telegram. And it is truly a home where goddesses are supporting goddesses. The feedback, the appreciation for them being able to be in a safe space, a container where they can freely express exactly where they are on this journey and find that support, that acceptance, that embrace that they have all been searching for. If you're looking for that too, come join us. And that is where you're going to find a lot of my videos may come from as well. When goddesses are asking for certain answers and certain understandings to things, of course, I know I'm going to share it with you. That said, that muscle testing thing, I love this. I love this. You can actually do these things. I'm going to show two different techniques that I have come to know and I really enjoy. They're really simple. One is wherein you actually have an item, like you can do it at the grocery store when you're shopping. Very important, especially since so much of our food is basically poisoned, right? Whew, that's a whole nother story for another day. But something else I really love to do this technique with is my essential oils. Because sometimes I know I'm needing something, or when I'm creating my own Epsom salt, my own essential oil infused Epsom salt for a really good bath soak, and I am someone who can soak in that tub. I think my record is 4 hours. I've literally gotten out of the tub, gone into the kitchen, gotten some food, took it back into the tub and ate my food in the bathtub. I kid you not. So that said, though, you know there's that part of you where you need something. Well, how do you know exactly what that is, right? How do you really empower yourself into a deeper knowing of your needs and your truth? Well, to utilize your vessel. And that is exactly what muscle testing is all about. Now, I am not sure if any of the four choices, two single oils and then two blends of mine, two of them are two of my regulars that I use, and they actually come included in my Creative Clarity journaling kit. When you get the course and the kit, you get the whole package, because they, again, have been so impactful in my own life, very much so. But again, sometimes you're not quite sure exactly what you need. So it's good to, again, utilize the tools that are available to you. And that includes the vessel in which your soul calls home while here in this physical realm. So let's experience technique number 1. And this is something that you can start playing with anytime you want. It's actually a lot of fun when you start to really play and go, oh, this is really cool, really handy. So with me today, I have, like I said, my 2 top favorites, which are cedarwood. I grew up in the sticks of Kansas, and it was not a very healthy environment for me. And I actually, when my parents built the log home and we moved in when I was just after I was 14, I had a walk-in closet that was lined with cedar wood. And my teenage years were very, very, very excruciating for me. And I actually, because I didn't feel truly safe to be me at home, I certainly didn't feel safe to be myself at school. So where could I seek that refuge? I found it to be in my walk-in closet, especially during the winter months in Kansas, cold. I now choose to live out in the desert because I prefer it warm, okay? But having that cedar-lined closet was like a warm blanket out of the dryer for me. So for me, cedarwood is my go-to grounding oil. It is the oil that really brings me into that moment. And then we have since, and this is my other favorite, it's called Cheer. It's the uplifting blend. So, of course, I am a Gemini. I always like to share that. So to really assist with bringing that balance between my personalities, shall we say, I have that which is grounding me while also being uplifted. Hello, Journey of Ascension. How perfect these 2 are. So we're going to check and see with these, as well as 2 others. Cypress, which is another tree, I know. I just grabbed a couple. And then On Guard, which is our protective blend, your immune booster blend, right? So let's just see what we get. So what you'll do, and again, I challenge you to do this at the store, do this with the food in your fridge, in your house, whatever it is. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the item, whatever it is, and you're going to take it and you're going to just gently hold it against your heart, solar plexus space in this area here. You're just going to hold it against, you're going to stand with your feet comfortably, shoulder width apart. Just relax. You really cannot do this wrong. Your body knows. And you're going to literally just simply ask, is this what I need? And boom, see, you'll naturally lean forward, and that's a yes, as though it's leaning towards it to embrace it. Or, and I bet my cypress may very well be one. And so you'll take again the item, and it's a little gentle towards the back, because you will feel it. At first, you're probably going to be in that space of going, am I doing that? Am I doing that? Am I actually the one doing that? It's like a pendulum work. You know, it's an energetic connection. It's an energetic message that is being sent through your body to give you the answer. So Cypress was a no. Cheer was a yes. Who really can't use some uplifting energy, right? And then cedarwood, as I mentioned, is my go-to, and that is immediately I'm like, yeah. Now, if you ever do not lean forward or backwards, that simply means that you could go either way. Where if you feel like you want it, go for it. If you don't, then don't. Right? That is that opportunity for you to make your own decisive choice for yourself, and then to anchor into that choice. That is what it is to reclaim your power and stand in your power, in your truth of saying, I choose to have that, or I choose to not have that. And then there was the protective blend, it's called, On Guard. And we put that on, and I have a little bit of a lean to the back. So it's not like, no, I have definitely done this before where I've picked up oils, as I said, especially when I am creating my Epsom salt mixture, because I will usually blend, multiple oils in it. And I have actually picked up an oil before where I have just instantly, it's been like, no, absolutely not. We do not want that. We do not need that. And other times where I've grabbed one and it's like, I'm almost like literally falling forward, and I have to catch myself. All right. So that's really amplifying those answers for you. That's why they're being accentuated. So that is how you actually use your full body to check in with yourself and receive that energetic support from within when this thing kind of wants to get in your way, right? And you think like one of my favorite things when I talk about the ego is where Pooh Bear, right? Think. No, it's not necessary. This takes the thinking out of it completely for you. All right. So after doing those, and as I said, that's utilizing the whole body. So the next technique that I have is something that is a little more low key that you can do anywhere. You can ask any question of this aspect. And that is when you loop your finger and your thumbs together, right? And you're going to end up pulling this way, all right? So you would ask a question. And one way to start is to get an affirmative yes and then an affirmative no. So you can actually see for yourself things that you already know, such as, is my name Rochelle? Easy, right? Is my name Michael? And I'm here to tell you, I was even doing this on my walk this morning in preparing for this video. And even when you want something to be a yes and you hold so tight to that, you will still break through that lock, so to speak, this energetic lock that you have created for yourself, okay, to utilize. So you can ask any questions. You can even ask, for instance, is RV my twin flame? All right. Or do I have $1 million in the bank? I want to, right? But not yet. Do I believe that I will? Of course. However, that's the thing. So when you, again, are in that space and you're not fully sure. In fact, right now there's another one that's coming up for me, but it's something where you can do it with a partner. You do it with someone else, and that is when you put your arm out. And what happens, because it's really kind of hard to do it for yourself. So someone else, like you can write down certain questions, or if they have certain questions for you in terms of expanding into greater clarity about yourself, they will ask the question, or you will, and they will press down on your arm. And I have done that twice before. Someone else did that on me, and it was really mind-blowing. All three of these are very mind-blowing. And there are times when, again, what we tend to like to do, like with the essential oils being a scent, we like to instead, pick things up that smell and go, we already know I wanted this, right? And you'll be in that back and no, I always put it behind my ears. It's just an intuitive thing behind my ears. I just something I do. So instead, what I recommend is that you actually, anything that's fragranced and you're really not sure, especially if you're familiar with what the scent may very well be, don't open it and smell it right away. Instead, just pick it up and do the muscle test. All right? And that, again, is going to give you so much power in being able to anchor into the present moment, because right here and now in this moment is the only space, place, and time that you can connect with your power, that you can feel empowered, that you can feel anything is right now, right here. Okay? And as twin flames, as light workers, starseeds, any label that you behold for yourself, the very core of that which you are is divine source love. Period. And you are connected energetically with everything. As twin flames being those mirror souls where it's a connection that if you're not on it, on that journey, you're not in one, it's really challenging to be understood. But that's the thing also, apparently I need to point out, is that when you are seeking to be understood by others, that is actually you giving your power away to them, which is all the more reason for you to be anchoring into your own knowing, into your own power, so that you can be able to make a decision, get clarity, utilizing techniques and practices and tools and resources that empower you, that resonate with you. Because, sweetheart, it is your journey. And there is, motherfucker, I had to throw in a sentence enhancer somewhere in this video because that's just who I am. But there is nobody else that can tell you what your journey is supposed to look like. Nobody. Okay? Because nobody else knows. Nobody else is you. Nobody else can be you. Nobody else can know what you know. Nobody else can truly understand you. And that is why it is your responsibility to understand you. And that is why I actually was divinely led to create, and now it's still going through some upgrades. However, once you buy in, you get lifetime access to all of the updates and upgrades that happen. Although the kit is where it is, I love it at this point. Everything's been verified to be the same designs, and I'm very excited for that. But that is my Creative Clarity Journaling course and kit for you to be really diving into yourself and journaling your life from chaos to calm. And how do you actually do that? How do you get from chaos to calm through journaling? Well, it's because you are clearing away the bullshit. The things that, the belief systems, that's what BS really is, bullshit, belief systems that you have about yourself, that you have about the world, that you have about relationships, that you have about men, that you have about parents, whatever bullshit that you accrued and took in throughout your life to believe about yourself and your reality, that is what's dictating your experience here. So it's so important that you get to the root of these things and you use the superpower of clarity and really come to understand who the fuck you are, what you're about, what you love, what you desire to be, how you are sabotaging yourself in your own journey, in your twin flame journey. Believe me, sister, I know this. Even as a self-love empowerment coach, let me tell you, it's not an overnight thing. Your self-love empowerment journey, your twin flame journey, because if you're believing in twin flames, then you obviously then are believing that you all have journeyed through countless lifetimes, like thousands of lifetimes, okay? It is a perpetual going and growing journey for the soul. And you are here in this world to learn, grow, expand, and ascend. And you do that by getting to know who you are, by focusing on you, by utilizing all that is available to you, both inside you and outside you, especially as much this vessel. Did you know that anytime you have a physical ailment, that there is an underlining spiritual meaning to that? I have shifted and healed so many physical ailments with myself. Allergies, I had abdominal cramping one day. I couldn't, oh man. And when I looked up, researched what it all meant, because I have tools that I utilize that are actually not available anymore. It's really mind-blowing. I'm so blessed that I have them. It blew my mind. So it's like, oh, I got to do this clarity work so that I can reveal myself unto myself and then come to understand why I do this, and then reframe that, rewrite that, shift that, and embody a new, more empowered version of myself. And that's exactly what you're here to do, Goddess. That said, the best place to start with that is my From Chaos to Calm Creative Clarity Journaling course and kit. And for those who are like, I'm not very creative, that's a story that you're telling yourself. Because yes, you are creating your reality. Okay? Obviously, the reason why you would say you are not creative is something happened in your childhood where someone told you that you were not creative, that what you had created was ugly, was stupid, or something like that. Something that kind of burst that little bubble of yours. Just like I had my bubble burst about being a writer, and I am a damn good fucking writer. I'm a poet, and I know it. It's about you coming back home to you, Goddess. And how else are you going to do that but to clear away the chaos, to clear away the layers of bullshit so that you can shift into balance and calm and centeredness and that inner union. Because, sweetheart, oh, sweet sister, the only way to come into physical union with your twin is to come home to union within. That said, I would love to hear your feedback on the muscle testing or anything else I've shared in this video or any of my other videos. I truly love interacting with the commenters, and I love it. I love what I do. I love being in this mission. I didn't even see it coming, but that's, again, another story for another video. That said, dear sweet Goddess, I am here to remind you always that the power to create anything you desire, to manifest whatever you desire, all that power is in your hands because it has always been inside you. Namaste.